Well, guys, glad everything was unanimous. Yeah, out of curiosity, why you guys also do Kim? We kind of knew the numbers were on her, and we just kind of, had to do her. Yeah, besides, she was just getting annoying. Huh. Last night went surprisingly well. Everybody actually voted for Kim. And though that did catch me by surprise, I certainly won't complain. It's an easy first vote, and easy progression throughout the rest of the game. I don't know, guys. Maybe it was possible we made the wrong call. How so? Well, I mean, Aubrey's still with that side. She still doesn't trust us, so I don't think we're in that great of a spot. I mean, you're not wrong, but I guess we're gonna have to do some work. By voting off Kim, I do prove trustworthy to Charlie, and Charlie does have Brittany. So I feel like maybe this could be the way we get off the bottom. Me, Reese, and Chloe. And then after we do, then we'll basically work out everything from there. I already have a strong connection with Charlie, so I feel like we can try and flip him. And then maybe Brittany as well, because she's kind of also connected with him. Alright then. Yeah, so what, we just go up to them and try and get them on our side? Yeah. I'll talk to Charlie, and Reese, you talk to Brittany. Alright then. Because me, Joseph, Jay, and Chloe are on the bottom, we gotta flip two other people. And I feel like Charlie and Brittany might be the best options. I mean, I don't really trust Charlie. Joseph does, so maybe we can try and get something to work there. I do, however, want to work with Brittany. So hopefully they're willing to flip, and we can just get past the next few rounds. Well, they did vote with us. Doesn't matter if they voted with us or not. I still don't trust them, and we still need to get rid of them. We have the numbers. Let's just make this happen. Alright then, well, who would you say we should target next then? I would probably say Chloe, just because she's the bigger threat. But I don't know. I don't really care who it is, just as long as it's one of them. The thing is, while I do think it's pretty easy to get rid of the other four, it just seems a little too easy. Like, there's a possibility that side has the idol. Now, they might not, and it might be me getting paranoid. But at the same time, how can I trust Aubrey either? Yeah, she's willing to flip, but that's what makes her kind of an unpredictable player. She's kind of willing to flip on her team, and she's willing to just get rid of all of them one by one, even though she should understand that the circumstances and consequences of getting rid of those four means that she's in risk of being eliminated because she's the only one who's not of original Ratui. So, I don't know, maybe this is just me being paranoid, but this just seems too easy. And maybe it might be a better idea to try and maybe keep her for one more round, but then get rid of her next round, because I don't know if I can trust her. I think some of you might be on to something, that Aubrey does seem kind of suspicious. Yeah, because, like, I understand she's willing to flip, and that's an advantage for us, but if this just keeps going on, is she not considering she could be at risk of going out next? I mean, yeah, it just does kind of seem a little too easy. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it further in this game, right? Yeah, but that's kind of lame. By the sound of it, it seems like Kelly and Curtis are trying to think further ahead. And if that's the case, then that means they're going to try and play hard. And if they're going to try and play hard, they'll put moves on their resume. And with moves on your resume, you have a better chance at winning this game. I know I'm, overstating this, but the point is, they're trying to play the game now by, getting suspicious of Aubrey. Then, well, obviously I got to start playing the game now. I mean, the first vote was pretty easy, but, I'm fine with an easy vote. With them now trying to think on how to win this game, I gotta now try and beat them to the punch. Hey, Charlie. Oh, hey, Joseph, what's up? Kinda wanted to see how you're doing after the vote. Doing really good, pretty easy vote. Glad that Kim's gone. Yeah, in all honesty, all of us are. She was just annoying. Yeah. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Well, we had a good thing going on, and as you said, we shouldn't put that to rest just yet. So why should that not be the case anymore? I mean, I'm still good with you, and if you're good with Brittany, we are allowing you two to flip on your tribe, and we're basically fine with getting rid of Aubrey next. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I feel like if it's you, me, Brittany, and then Jay and Chloe, I'm pretty sure that's a solid 6, and we can just run the game forward from there. I guess. I'll consider it. Hey, Britt. Oh, hey, Reese, what's up? I wanted to see how you were doing. Doing great. Yourself? Pretty good. I kind of wanted to continue from our conversation we had at, Ratui. Alright, what's up? Well, I do like you, and I feel like you're pretty similar to me. You know, we're young, but we're also very smart. So, I feel like if we work together, we can be dominant. You know, I have Joe and Jay, you have, Charlie. We just get rid of, you know, Kelly and Curtis, and then Aubrey, and then we can get rid of, Chloe from there, and make Final 5 just like that. Yeah, it definitely has crossed my mind. I'll consider it. When you're in Survivor, you take every single conversation with people into your consideration and try to use it to your advantage. Now, I can flip on my tribe, but here's the thing. I mean, I don't entirely trust Reese. She told me she would save me, but she didn't. I only got saved because we won that challenge back on the second challenge of the swap. So, I don't really trust her. And if she's being all like, oh, we're both smart, then, well, probably one of the biggest dangers in this game is going up against a player who plays a lot like you, because they are easily your biggest enemy. So as far as I'm concerned, Reese is my enemy, and if I want to win this game and make it far, I need to make big moves, and I think Reese might have to be my first target. Hey, Chuck, can we talk? Oh yeah, sure, Brittany. Did anybody else on E-Ray aside from Aubrey come up and talk to you? Yeah, Joseph did. Why? Well, Reese came up and talked with me, and she's kind of thinking that we should flip. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, to be honest, Joseph did say that we should flip. So, what, do you want to? Well, I mean, yes and no. What do you mean, yes and no? Do I think we should vote differently from our Ratui group? Yes. Obviously, just sticking tribal lines the entire game is boring. But I don't trust Reese. That's the thing. Oh, really? Why? Well, I mean, I don't trust anybody really on the E-Ray side. I mean, maybe aside from Joseph. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the thing is, Chloe's a big threat. You know, Jay is kind of, you know, no one's gonna really target him because he's not the strongest player, but he's still pretty smart. And Reese came up to me being all like, oh, we play alike. And it's got me thinking, if she's playing a lot like me, then she's clearly a big threat. So what, you want to try and take those 3 out? Like flip on our alliance, but still trying to find a way to take those 3 out? Yeah, pretty much. All I'm saying is we don't vote the same way our alliance does. I mean, that's not a bad idea, it's just that we may lose jury votes by doing that. Yeah, but we'll gain some if we, you know, make a big move. And I know it's risky and may sound dumb, but I mean, if you're not playing hard in Survivor, you're clearly not trying. Huh. By the looks of it, Brittany does have an interesting idea. We should flip on our alliance, but not exactly vote with the other alliance. Apparently, we should try and get rid of someone on the other side, but in a way where we can make our own individual move. And that does not sound like a bad idea. What concerns me is if we even have the numbers to make something like that happen, and or if we do, I'm kind of scared if we'll lose jury respect. But at the same time, Brittany is right. I mean, if we're not playing hard enough, then you're not going to get any votes at the end. And if you're not playing hard and don't have a target on your back, you're not trying hard enough. So, yeah, maybe this is honestly something we should do. So what are you thinking about the immunity challenges moving forward? Well, I mean, I'll try my best to win them all, but, I mean, I can't guarantee I will. I mean, Chloe's still here. Yeah, we got the other big threat out, but, I mean, there's a possibility Chloe could win a challenge. Yeah, but if she doesn't, then we just take her out plain and simple, and you kind of have an easy path to the end. Yeah, I guess, but you never know. I'm more physical than strategic. Obviously, I know winning that last challenge is gonna put a massive target on my back, but I guess the idea is to just get rid of the bigger threats who could pose a big threat to me in terms of winning the challenges. And by the looks of it, it seems like we're going down the physical route. I'm not against it. I mean, obviously, I don't really trust Chloe. I mean, what else can I really say from there? You know what also crossed my mind, Kelly? What? I mean, Grant and Aubrey did vote for you at Grant's elimination. So why do we still trust Aubrey anyway, aside from the fact that she's willing to flip? I mean, other than the fact that she is willing to flip and that makes her look like a loose cannon, I mean, she already voted you once. I mean, that is a good point. Definitely never considered that. Right now, I have two targets in my mind, Chloe and Aubrey. Chloe might be the biggest threat overall, and I feel like that would be the route Kelly would want to do in terms of challenge threats. But in terms of overall gameplay threats, Aubrey does cross my mind as well, because Aubrey is just, you know, as I already said, she's willing to flip on her side, and she's a loose cannon. But on top of that, why do we even trust her? I mean, she voted for Kelly at the Grant elimination. Like, why didn't she vote for, like, her other side if she was so down with working with me and Kelly? That's why I really don't trust her. We'll talk to Charlie and Brittany after the challenge and see what we think of Aubrey. Alright then. Do you think that Charlie and Brittany will flip? Hopefully, but I'm not sure. I mean, I think Joseph can get Charlie to flip. I don't know if Reese can get Brittany to flip, though. I mean, I don't think they even had that strong of a connection. Yeah, I don't know either, but we gotta hope for the best. I'm kind of worried right now because I don't know exactly where I stand, and neither does Jay. We just gotta count on Joseph and Reese to flip Charlie and Brittany. But I gotta guarantee I win immunity, because if Kelly wins again, then I'm probably getting targeted, because I'm probably the other big threat aside from her. Welcome to today's immunity challenge. For your challenge, there will be 3 rounds of 3, and in that round, you will have to battle against the other 2 in building the biggest fire you can. The person who does will move on, the other people will be eliminated. We'll keep going until we're down to 3, and those final 3 will battle it out in the last fire-making challenge, and the person who builds the biggest fire in that sense wins immunity, safe from the vote, guaranteed a spot in the final 8. The rest of you have a chance at being the 8th person voted out and the 2nd member of our jury. Make sense? Alright. Choose who's going to be going up when, and we'll get started. Alright. For our first round, it will be Charlie versus Jay versus Reese. Survivors ready? Go! All 3 of them managing to get a spark going. But remember, you need to build the biggest flame you can. Charlie getting more of a spark going now. And Charlie has fire going. Jay and Reese need to catch up. Jay and Reese are trying to build their flame. Looks like Jay has a slight flame going. They need to move because Charlie's way ahead of them. Jay's struggling a little bit. Reese has caught up to him, but Charlie is still in the lead. And time. Let's see those flames. And it looks like Charlie has the biggest flame. Good effort from Jay, but it's just not good enough. Jay and Reese are the first 2 out of this challenge. For this next battle, we've got Kelly versus Curtis versus Aubrey. Survivors ready? Go! Seconds into this challenge, Kelly already has sparks going. Psst. What? Let Kelly win this. Why? I mean, if she doesn't win this, then that means that Chloe has a chance at beating us, and that will mean she'll win immunity. Oh, okay then. Kelly's now building something as resembling a fire somewhat. Meanwhile, Curtis and Aubrey don't have anything. Kelly continues burning her fire. The other two are still having problems. Kelly's fire is burning bigger. This is a blowout right now. Kelly's flame is burning higher, and at this point, we're almost at the end of this round. And time. Let's see those results. Kelly easily wins this round, beating out Curtis and Aubrey. They are out of this challenge. Charlie and Kelly move on to the final round, but battling it out for the final spot in that final round, it will be Chloe versus Joseph versus Brittany. Survivors ready. Go! Chloe and Brittany making progress as they are getting sparks going. Meanwhile, Joseph is kinda lost. Joseph's starting to get some sparks going, but meanwhile, Chloe and Brittany are kinda resembling a fire now. Joseph has a small flame going, but it looks like Brittany and Chloe are now tied. It seems like it's gonna be a battle between those two for the final spot. Both Brittany and Chloe are building their flames higher and higher. At this point, Joseph needs to hope that they both absolutely screw it up. We're coming across the final few seconds of this battle, and it seems like the last spot's going to either Chloe or Brittany. And time. Let's see those results. Ooh, Chloe barely ekes out Brittany for the final spot in this challenge, meaning that Joseph and Brittany are eliminated. Alright, it all comes down to this. For the final battle, it's Charlie versus Kelly versus Chloe. Survivors ready. Go! Just like in the first round, everybody is starting to get sparks going. It looks like Kelly is the first one to get a little flame going. Ooh, but she's followed closely by Charlie and Chloe now. It's an even battle. Kelly and Chloe are tied now. Meanwhile, Charlie is struggling a bit. Kelly and Chloe are battling it out. Meanwhile, Charlie is a little behind. We're at the final minute, and so far, Kelly and Chloe are tied. Charlie is a little bit out of it now. He needs to move. Ooh, Kelly's flame dies a bit. Meanwhile, Charlie is catching up now to Chloe, but she is still ahead by a little bit. This is gonna be an interesting finish. And time. Let's see those final results. Ooh, and Charlie is able to beat out Chloe. And just like that, Charlie wins immunity and is safe from the vote. Congratulations, Charlie, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. As for everybody else, Tribal Council tonight, someone will be the 8th person voted out and the 2nd member of our jury. Won't be you. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. I'll see you guys tonight. My adrenaline barely kicked in at the last couple of seconds, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't expect to beat Chloe, let alone both her and Kelly, but I'm feeling pretty good. But at the same time, I'm also definitely aware that this does mean I'm kind of one of the bigger threats here, in terms of physical comps and, well, comps in general. Well done, Charlie. Thanks, guys. So, I guess that means since Chloe lost, we all just vote for her? Yep. Alright, I'm fine with that. I don't mind getting rid of her. I'm definitely glad Chloe didn't win, because that means that she can pick up votes, because that's who we're targeting. But it's not really good for me either, because I didn't win immunity either. So that other side could target me, and only one person can flip to result in me going home. However, I don't think I will. I trust Curtis. Aubrey's been willing to flip, and I don't see any reason for Brittany and Charlie to flip. But if they do, I'm not gonna be happy. Well, Chloe, it could have gone worse. Yeah, I guess, but it could have gone better. At least Kelly didn't win immunity, so we can vote her off. Yeah, that's at least good. Alright, so Joseph, Reese, go get Brittany and Charlie and see if they're willing to flip. Alright then. I'm definitely not thrilled about losing that challenge barely. I was so close, but Charlie barely beat me out. All we gotta do, however, is hope that Charlie and Brittany are willing to flip on Kelly and we can just send her out. But if not, then it could be me. Oh, hey, you two. We actually wanted to talk to you. Oh, really? Yeah, follow us. Alright then. Alright, what do you four want to talk to me and Brittany about? Well, obviously, we want you two to flip. Alright then, who are you voting for? Kelly, I bet? Yeah, we're voting Kelly. And if you two do it, we should have majority and she should be gone. Alrighty then. We'll think about it. Here's the thing. Kelly is a big threat, but if I just get rid of her, you know, right now, it's not going to be good because strategically moving forward, it won't be smart to keep, you know, a big threat like Chloe around. So I want to keep Kelly around as well to, you know, just as a shield. You know, if I have both Chloe and Kelly going after each other, that'll be good for me. And not to mention, if I just let Kelly go out, Chloe has a better chance at winning immunity challenges, so of course that's not smart at all. So right now, I feel like me and Charlie are kind of leaning back to our kind of original plan prior to the challenge. So, what do you think? I don't really trust them, and while I do agree we need to make a move, I don't think it's smart to make a move with those guys. Well, maybe one of them if we want to pull something off. Alright, what do you think? Because here's the thing. Curtis and Kelly are a package deal. They're voting together. So that would leave Aubrey in the middle of our alliance. I think we try and get her to vote differently from Curtis and Kelly. If we tell her to vote for Reese, which you know is what we should do, then all we would need is one more person to flip from that side, and boom, we have a 4-3-2 majority on Reese. Yeah, I guess. You still want to do Reese? Yeah, I still think she poses as a threat. I feel like she's pretty smart and is kind of laying low. She's kind of letting the big threats do all the heavy lifting. And I feel like if she does that, that's just going to get her to the end. Alrighty then. Alrighty, so it's official. Me and Brittany are going to flip, but in a different kind of way. We're not flipping to the ERA members because, well, two reasons. Number one, it doesn't make sense to get rid of Kelly, especially when she's this big threat who kind of poses as a threat to Chloe. Just doesn't really make sense to get rid of her and give Chloe an upper hand in challenges later on. And number two, if we do that, then I don't know if I can trust everybody in that group. I mean, I think I can trust Joseph, but everybody else is a wild card. So I think it just makes sense to just, you know, try and make a bigger move than just flipping on the Ratui members. Oh, hey Charlie, hey Brittany, what's up? Well, we kind of want to see where your head's at. Well, I mean, we're still good with the plan, right? Yeah, but we want to see maybe if you really cared if anybody else goes out aside from Chloe. On that side, I mean, I don't really care who it is, just as long as it's one of them. So if it's like someone else, I mean, I'm willing to hear you guys out. Alright, because we are probably thinking about shifting the vote on to Reese. Really? Why Reese? I know she doesn't seem like the biggest physical threat, but she's letting the big people do all the work. Like Joseph, Chloe, people she's close to. She's just letting them kind of do their thing, pose as big threats, and make her look less like a threat by comparison. So I feel like we just need to get rid of her. Plus, I feel like she has solid social connections that can win her the game. I mean, I guess I see your point. Should I tell Curtis and Kelly this? No. Wait, why? I know you trust them, but realistically, I feel like we need to make this move by ourselves, and we need this. We just need this move on our resumes. Too many people do it, then that's a resume booster right there, so just doesn't make sense to tell them. Okay then. Being honest, I don't really care who it is on that side who goes, just as long as one of them do go. So if the plan's shifting onto Reese, then I guess I'll do that. I don't think it makes entire sense compared to if we were to vote off Chloe, because she's just a bigger threat, but I guess if you know, Charlie and Brittany want to do that. I mean, I also got to put a move on my resume, and I feel like doing this could help. What do you guys think? Think about what? I mean, about going through with the plan, getting rid of Kelly. I mean, I think overall Chloe's a way bigger threat, but I feel like we can trust her more than Kelly. Yeah, but I mean, maybe we could get Brittany and Charlie to flip. What if we can't? Then maybe we just vote with them to prove loyalty. But if they don't vote with us, then what's the point of trying to prove loyalty to them then? I mean, I don't really know. Personally, I just want to vote with the majority, and I don't think Charlie and Brittany are going to flip. So I feel like realistically, we might have to vote off Chloe. Listen, Kelly is not with us. Chloe is. All we just need to do is hope that Charlie or Brittany or both are willing to flip. I'm pretty sure you two made enough connections with those two. I feel like it should be good. There is some panic going on into what may seem like an easy vote, but I'm pretty sure Reese and Joseph made enough connection with Brittany and Charlie to flip one of them. I don't know if Brittany will. Charlie might, because he kind of seems a bit more unpredictable. That being said, you know, it's kind of our only hope. I mean, as much as Reese kind of wants to make something else happen, it just doesn't make sense. Besides, if we try and get one of them to flip, then Aubrey flipping on us would be just irrelevant because, you know, it'd still be 5-4 in our favor if one of them do flip, or 6-3 if both of them flip. What do you two want? Well, we wanted to propose an idea to you. Alright? Alright, here's the gist. We are willing to flip. Okay, great. But we are not voting Kelly. Wait, what? What do you mean you're not voting Kelly? So what, you're voting for Curtis? Or Aubrey? Nope, neither of those two. Then, what do you mean you're gonna flip? We're not gonna vote with our side, is what we are saying. Okay, I don't get it. Alright, keep it straight and simple. We're gonna vote for Reese. Wait, what? Why? Reese is just playing low under the radar. She's made solid connections specifically with you, Jay, and Joseph. And she's kind of the glue that holds Jay and Joseph together. And the thing is, if you don't do this, then we're most likely not going to go through with this idea, and we'll just probably vote you off over Kelly. I mean, we made more connection with Kelly than you, put it simply. So if you want a chance to stay, you need to take this offer. Oh God. Are you sure this is the only option I got? Well, I mean, it's up to you. It's either we can do this the easy way or the hard way. All me and Brittany need to do is just scare Chloe into flipping. Because I feel like she'll most likely do it. And the reason why is because, you know, she's just kind of this risk-taking player. Now, yes, she may not consider this offer, but let's be for real. In the end, she'll most likely take it. Those two are absolutely crazy. They want to make this big move happen on Reese, which to me doesn't really make any sense. Reese is nowhere near a threat compared to Kelly. But here's the thing. They're not going to go any other way, and I don't trust Kelly to try and flip on those two. If I don't flip, those two might not go through with their plan to flip and just vote me out in that sense. So, I don't know what I do, because honestly, I do not want to really get rid of Reese, because to me it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'd much rather get rid of Kelly. Besides, I feel like the numbers are there to still take out Kelly. But on the other hand, this is kind of too tempting to pass up. I mean, I see her talk with Jay and Joseph, and those three are tight. In a Final Four sense, I'm probably at the bottom of their alliance. Now, again, I could win the final immunity challenge, but it's not guaranteed that it's a winnable challenge for me. I don't know. So much is spiraling in my head. I feel like I might be going down a downward spiral, and I think that might impact the way I vote tonight. Do you think it will work? Hopefully. Hopefully we gotta gamble enough that she's scared enough to flip. Because if not, well, Kelly's probably gonna go out because, you know, those four might stick together on taking out Kelly, and us flipping on Reese would then not be good for us because we'll look bad in front of that alliance and bad in front of our own alliance. Yeah, we just gotta take the gamble. First things first, we'll bring in the member of our jury. Kim voted out the last tribal council. So, Charlie, you won today's immunity challenge. How are you feeling about the vote? Well, I'm obviously feeling good because I'm not going to be one of the targets. Had I not won, would I have been the target? Maybe. I mean, I did pick up a vote last night, so you never know. What about you, Reese? I mean, you were eliminated in one of the first rounds. Do you feel like maybe you could be targeted? Well, I mean, you never know, Jeff, but the thing is, I don't think I should be because I don't think I pose as much of a threat compared to everybody else. And what about you, Chloe? You came so close to winning that immunity challenge. So, are you feeling even more worried? Well, I'm definitely worried both for me and for the result of the vote. I'm thinking a bit closely about what to do, and I feel like I know what to do, but I gotta think carefully if I want to do this. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to vote. Joseph, you'll start us off. The fact of the matter is this. You probably are going after me, and you're the biggest threat out here, so it just makes sense for you to go. I hope Brittany and Charlie flip and you go home, Kelly. This vote will prove we do not think alike. Alright, I'll go tally the votes. I have the votes. Now if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Kelly. Next vote, Chloe. That's 1 vote Kelly, 1 vote Chloe. Chloe. That's 2 votes Chloe, 1 vote Kelly. Kelly. We're tied. 2 votes Kelly, 2 votes Chloe. 5th vote, Reese. That's 2 votes Kelly, 2 votes Chloe, 1 vote Reese. 6th vote, Chloe. That's 3 votes Chloe, 2 votes Kelly, 1 vote Reese. Reese. That's 3 votes for Chloe, 2 votes for Kelly, 2 votes for Reese, 2 votes left. The 8th vote, Reese. We're tied. 3 votes Chloe, 3 votes Reese, 2 votes Kelly, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the 8th person voted out and the 2nd member of our jury, Reese. Reese, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Reese, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Definitely a divided vote for your 2nd time here. A big difference compared to last time. How will that affect your games moving forward? Only time will tell. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night. Yeah, right now, I don't know what happened. I am clueless to what just happened there. I'm not thrilled at all, I can confirm to you that. I have no clue how it happened or why it happened. I still stand by, I'm not that big of a threat compared to everybody else, but I guess they thought otherwise. Maybe I posed as a threat in some way. I don't know who pulled it off, but I guess props to them, because they got me. Didn't expect to go tonight, but alas, it was me. Definitely upset, because I thought I had a chance to win, and I thought I was playing very well up to this point.